So you can see I marked the position of the windshield wipers so that I can put them in about the same place. This one here on the driver's side, on the middle one, it's easiest if you close the hood. And when you flip this up, you'll be able to see it under here and push the little piece from this side instead of pulling it with the lever on the other side. Once the windshield wipers are off, there's some Phillips screws and some clips here and there that you need to take off. We're just taking off the top portion of the cowl so we can get over here to the left side. Alright, so we've moved the cowl cover back out of the way, and here's the inlet to the AC system. And you can see it's got a little screen up in here with a molded plastic piece. So the next thing I'm going to do is remove that. And there's 3 bolts holding that down. Okay, the Pony Art Parts kit has 3 basic elements to it. It's got the base, the air filter, and the retainer that goes on the top. I'm going to take it all apart. This is the retainer. This is the air filter. This is a hypoallergenic air filter. And this is the base. This base is made out of metal, so it's going to stay flat against the body of the vehicle, and it's going to maintain a good seal with the gasket. This already comes with the gasket attached to it, ready to bolt in. So we just put this in position. Put our screws back in. Now for this one here, that's closest to the center of the vehicle, that bolts to the housing, to your AC housing. So when you tighten that, you're going to want to pull this as close to the front as you can. Not real hard, but just put a little bit of tension on it so that you're maintaining the seal of the housing. These 2 just bolt to the body. This is actually coming up through the AC housing. So as I'm tightening that, I'm going to kind of pull that forward towards me. Now you don't want to over tighten this. There are some plastic stops in the gasket, but you want to make sure that you just get it nice and snug, but don't over tighten it. Alright? Next thing to do is just put the filter element on there. Line it up with the studs there. Then we put the retainer ring. The retainer ring is going to sit inside this outer rubber band on this air filter. So it's going to sit inside of here. When you put the air filter on, you'll put the retainer ring over, and you'll have to kind of pull it around the outsides. Okay. So if you can see here, we've got the air filter element in there. I put the retainer ring on. I didn't tighten these all the way, just kind of put them on nice and snug, and then I pulled the rubber, made sure that the rubber on the outside of the filter is on the outside part of the retainer, and then I can just go ahead and snug these up the rest of the way. There's one last step that you need to do, and I'm not going to go over it, but I'm just going to tell you basically what that is. This sits on the inside part of the cowl. I'll flip this around this way. Okay, and this basically sits right in here. All right, it attaches with 2 screws, and what that does is this area here keeps water when you're washing the car, heavy rain storm, keeps the water from coming down and getting in this filter.